I want to talk about, you know, this is something that I was just thinking about. Good topic to talk about. You know how people tell you to be yourself? I heard this saying back when I was a teenager. You'll hear people say, "Oh man, just be yourself when it come to women." But in all honesty, I wanted to say this, and this shows how intelligent I am. I never believed that a woman can love a man for himself. I never believed that a female can just like you for you being you, because I always felt that what if myself is not good enough? Even back when I was a teenager, I thought that, when it comes to females, I always felt that I would have to pay a woman for her to fool with me. That's the main reason to why I want a lot of money, so I can finance a relationship. So I can pretty much pay a woman to fool with me. Because, I know women find me to be an ugly man. Women lie all the time. Women they tell men that they find them to be attractive. No, they don't. They don't find you to be a good looking man. Um, One of the realest things that my dad told me years ago, a couple years back, he told me that a woman is not going to love you for you. I used to believe that a woman can like you for your personality, or a woman can like you for your character, but that's a lie. A woman, women are shallow, narcissistic people. When a woman doesn't have the ability to overlook certain flaws, especially in a man that doesn't make her vagina get wet. You know, Women are just shallow people. They don't have the ability to love a man that's not loaded with money, or to love a man that's not famous, or to love a man that's not, extremely attractive. You know, I, I I believe I was right on the money even back when I was an adolescent. Um, women don't have the women don't have the ability to love a man for himself. I never believed that a girl can like you for you just being you. You know, I never believed that. And I used to have other dudes tell me, "Oh man, when it comes to the ladies, man, just be yourself. Just have confidence." But I'm thinking in the back of my mind, what if the man that God made me is inferior? What if I'm not good enough? And I know as a man I ain't good enough. So it's like, what is being yourself gonna do? It's all gaslighting, in my personal opinion. I feel when people tell you to be yourself, they know that you're an inferior man. They know that the man you are is not enough for a woman. And no woman will ever like you. See, one thing about me, and I knew it from a young age, like I stated, my father was telling me from a young age that I was inferior and that I wasn't worth nothing. So I knew my place in the world ever since I was in middle school, especially when it come to females. I knew, especially being a black dude, I knew, I'm not no street dude. I'm not from the hood. So I knew when it came to females, I knew they wasn't going to be digging me no way. See, I knew that I was destined to fail from day one. And when you got a father telling you stuff like that, letting you know that no one is going to like you, no one is going to want to deal with you behind, he letting you know what the future has in store for you. But I see now that everything I believed, even as a teenager, was right on the money, because I never believed that a woman can like you for being yourself. I always tried to act like other people, even back when I was a teenager, because I never believed that the man that I am is enough for a chick. You know, I don't believe I'm worth anything, in all honesty. You know, so it's just a bunch of foolishness. I never understood why uh people tell, certain dudes, when it comes to the ladies, just be yourself. I mean, what if yourself is not enough? What if you ain't good enough for a woman? You know, people don't think about that. And I know for a fact now that everything I believed was right. A woman will never love a man for himself. A woman would love a man based on looks, status, or how much money he has. A woman would never like a man for him just being true to himself, you know? And a lot of women will lie. I'm sure some women may come on this, they may come on in the comments and try to gaslight me and tell me, a woman will love you for you. That's not true. It's so not true. I always felt that I would have to pay a woman for her to deal with me anyway. That's the main reason to why I'm kind of so into material possessions, because I feel that I'm the type of man that would have to trick off on a woman. I would have to buy a woman a $6,500 Louis Vuitton dress or a $5,000 Louis Vuitton handbag, or some Christian Louboutin, or buy a woman a Hermes bag, one of those Birkin bags from Hermes. I always felt that I would be the kind of man that got to trick off on a woman, because, I know that a woman cannot love a man for himself. That's impossible, and you got some women that may come in the comments and say that, oh, a woman can love a man for himself. You wouldn't love me for me, and you wouldn't date me or marry me, so stop lying. The truth of the matter is that everybody ain't good enough for love. Some people just don't look good enough. Some people ain't got the sex appeal to get a woman. And love is not for everybody. That's what I had to understand. God didn't make us all perfectly made. We're not all blessed and highly favored. Some people are not favored at all. And that's what I had to get through my noggin. I see now more than ever that a woman cannot love a man for himself. I used to believe that a woman can love you for yourself, but I was being gaslighted. In my younger days. Dudes telling me, "Oh man, just be yourself. If you be yourself, man, a woman will love you and want to be with you." Nah, every man ain't special, and we're not all perfectly made. But let me know your feedback on this topic. Do you think a woman can love a man for himself? Because I don't believe that a woman can love you for you. I believe the only way a woman would love me is if I was loaded with money and she saw that she could use and take advantage of me. I feel that's the only way a woman would love and appreciate me. And that's just keeping it 100, That's just keeping it 100, and that's the way that it's going to be for certain men. Every man cannot get a woman that loves and appreciates him. Every man is not physically attractive to women. Some men don't look good enough for a woman to love them. That's just the truth, That's why I never understood why people say, "Oh man, just be yourself." BS, man. I tell you, the BS that people like to tell you. But leave your comments. Let me know what you think. My dad, he always told me the truth. He was right. A woman is not going to love you for you. But I'll see you guys in a minute. All right. Peace out.